people, I'm Jamie Valmonte, and welcome to my life. Hello again, gorgeous people. I would like to greet everyone to have a beautiful day and may you have a happy day ahead while watching this vlog. There are so many things I wanted to say to everyone regarding myself so you could know me. Well, first things first, I graduated from Our Lady of Fatima University, Quezon City campus. I am a registered nurse and I took my course nursing because it is a trend during the day. Every one of my classmates back in high school were going to take up nursing and eventually fell in love with it. But taking nursing is really a struggle because I was not really sure with the path that I wanted to take. There are so many courses that are good and will be beneficial to me and to my family, but mostly to me because I am the one who will be taking it anyway. The decision of what my future will be is really hard because on what I will be deciding now will be my future. What type of career do I wanted to pursue? Is that what I really wanted? So many questions are lingering on my mind on what I really have to do or need to do. I need an answer to those questions so I can decide and be prepared on what the consequences will be. And to be honest, as I go through college, I wanted to shift from nursing to mass communication. But my family was really against with my decision. They really pushed my limit and wanted me to finish this course. I do not have any choice because they are financing my education and what I need all throughout my university days. I have to obey them whether I like it or not. I have to obey them. The reason is you started it, you have to finish it. Because if you do not finish it, you will end up with nothing. So I really wanted to have any choice. I don't have any choice at all but to endure all the pain and hardships and sacrifices, eventually ending up graduating. That's when I decided to go to Dubai and work. So when I went there and worked in a hotel and a health club, because it is like some sort of an escape to really look for myself and what I really want, it helped me a lot to be a more mature individual. Because everything was so new to me and everything I did was really out of my comfort zone. Doing the chores, deciding on what I will be doing in a day, everything was really new to me because here in the Philippines, I was dependent with my family and sisters. It is not bad if you are going to ask questions, especially when it comes to decision making. But what I really wanted was the feeling of being independent. That was the only reason I went there, is to be independent. Then, while I was working in Dubai, that's when the time that I have realized that I think I wanted to become a nurse already. So I went back in the Philippines to take the board exam, and luckily, after so many months of preparation and hard work, I finally passed the exam last November 2014. Little by little, you are already one step closer to your dream of becoming a nurse. That's when I realized that nursing is really my dream and my calling. Because once you are in, you are not going to back out. Although I failed a few times, but it was really bittersweet because I have decided to really pursue nursing. And luckily, I passed and here I am, a nurse! And now, I am luckily blessed enough to be a practicing nurse. I work right after I have registered and the rest is history. I learned everything the hard way. The experiences that taught me along the way was really tough. The main lesson I have learned is really never giving up. Though there are so many people will pull you down, but you should not give up. You really need to prove them wrong and keep on going. That is what I am always telling to myself. There will always be an end to any dark course. And I remember telling to myself that every single day, as long as you are not stepping to any toes and you are doing what is right and honest with yourself, you are really on the right track. And definitely, with the support of your family, who has been with you all throughout all the ups and downs, they have been present and kept on supporting your decision. Especially God. I would like to thank the man above because He has never left me. Though I am not that faithful, but God really remained faithful to His promises and His words. Aside from my career, I really enjoy traveling and watching movies and TV series, always with food, especially after a very stressful day. Distressing is really another thing that I really like. There are so many places here in the Philippines that I wanted to visit, like Boracay, Cebu Province, Palawan, and Batanes, and so many other places, and so many things that I wanted to do and try. Though there are not a lot of money to spend. It is just my dream to tour the whole country. I love going out with friends because they are keeping me sane and grounded. Just a cup of coffee will do. Hearing their stories of the day and what happened in their past week is so interesting because they have experiences that I may not experience. But having a good conversation with them also is a type of learning because books may not teach us the good stuff. But the experiences on the streets are way more better. It may teach you in a hard way, but you will eventually learn from those mistakes and circumstances. Relaxing after a very tiring day is really a need for our mental health, and that made me realize that the mental health of a person is really important like any other diseases. Let me just talk about this because someone may learn from this. Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also helps determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make healthy choices. Mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood and adolescence through adulthood. Mental and physical health are equally important components of overall health. For example, depression increases the risk for many types of physical health problems, particularly long-lasting conditions like diabetes, heart disease, and stroke. Similarly, the presence of chronic conditions can increase the risk for mental illness. It's important to remember that a person's mental health can change over time, depending on many factors. When the demands placed on a person exceed their resources and coping abilities, their mental health could be impacted. For example, if someone is working long hours, caring for relatives, and experiencing economic hardships, they may experience poor mental health. That's why we need to keep on track about our mental health. Not only ourselves, but the people surrounds us. And one way of coping mechanisms is shopping. Shopping is also what I really like because it is like a reward to yourself. And it is like saying that you did good, you did great, you worked hard, and this is for myself. It is my form of self-love to really reward myself with good stuff and good food. Fashion and expressing myself through clothes are my type of distressing, to really show my personality and my character, and it makes me more confident in front of many people. Movies! The movies that I love to rewatch all over again is Sex and the City. It is a series back in 2000s that tells a story about friends on how they have been overcoming all the obstacles in life and how they have handled adult stuff. Sex and the City was truly revolutionary. Am I sounding it right? Again, Sex and the City was a truly revolutionary show. It dared to talk about issues like sex, love, female independence, and sexuality is a refreshingly honest and direct way to talk and speak about things. Yet, and despite all its talks about being progressive and forward-thinking, The show endorsed several outdated ideas about love and relationships, as well as the fashion statement of each character, and also the actors portraying their roles are also so believable. I am such a fan of the series. That's why I keep on repeating and rewatching all those series. And as well, I have also seen the movie series of both Sex and the City 1 and 2. I also like the movies series like Harry Potter and Twilight Saga. Those movies are really fun to watch. I like all sorts of movies, nothing in particular, but the movies that I really want to watch are movies that will make me laugh really hard, or movies that will make me think and relax at the same time. If there are so movies like that. Movies that will really boost my imagination. I also love dancing and going to places where I can dance and sing, although I am out of tune, to tell you honestly. But definitely going to sing my heart out. I am not really particular with the genre of music, but what catches my attention are pop and soulful music. For example, I like K-pop music, especially the band Big Bang, 21, Blackpink, BTS, and many more. Those types of artists that I really do follow. I'm not fond of reading or any sorts of reading material. I am more of a visual learner, but I am trying to read novels and any bibliography types of books because I like history. I love learning about the culture of one country to another, the story behind every dishes and cuisine of each delicacy of a country. So that's it for my video. Thank you for staying with me until the next time. Bye!